Damage Control, Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Sane will be taking on Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill on a 3-on-3 match. And honestly, I am so excited for this match, not only because Asuka and Kairi Sane are two of my favorite in-ring performers, but seeing Bianca and Jade and Naomi, three black women, being powerful, agile, amazing stuff. Damn it. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi will take on Damage Control, which is by Asuka, Dakota Kai, and Kairi Sane. This match, honestly, is one of the matches I'm looking the most forward to seeing A, how is Jade Cargill going to look in the ring, and B, just the complexities of both of these teams, because as we know, Kari and Asuka have been a team for a long time. They both are probably two of the best in-ring performers they have. Dakota, coming off an injury, is also very good. But I'd like to see the power of Bianca and Jade, plus the agility and athleticism of Naomi come together. And I think Bianca, Naomi, and Jade will pick up the victory and take down Damage Control, which I honestly think, I don't know how much longer they're going to last after Mania, but it's coming to an end soon. There is a six-pack ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships, and they are defended by Judgment Day, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor versus the Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth, DIY, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa, The New Day with Kofi and Xavier versus the New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. All I'm going to say about this match is it's going to be chaos. That is a lot of bodies in one ring area. I will be real curious to see how this goes. And it'll be interesting to see how the cameras keep up with everything going on, in my opinion. I do think in the end, I kind of got it narrowed down to either New Catch Republic, but I do think the winner of this match, and the winner a lot of people are hoping, is going to be the Awesome Truth. Giving R-Truth his WrestleMania moment, a man who has been in the company forever, deserves to have a moment in the spotlight, win a tag team title, and just live it up, because there's nothing better than Truth. And I'm not saying it's going to be a long title run, but it'll be worth the WrestleMania moment to see Truth win the tag team titles. Brother versus brother, Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. This has been stewing for about a year now. Obviously Jay left the bloodline, then Jimmy left the bloodline, then went Jimmy went back to the bloodline and turned on his brother, and then Jay quit the WWE for a while, and then we kind of put it on hiatus for the past 6 months. But now we're stoking the fires again. Jimmy's been costing Jay matches and getting in his face, and they are going to have an epic battle of two brothers, which you don't see a lot. The last one, I think, not in WWE, but was obviously Cody and Dustin in AEW. But it's a rare occasion we get two brothers fighting each other on a grand stage like WrestleMania. I honestly think this will be one of possibly the match of the night candidates. It is going to be crazy watching these two go at it, because the athleticism is there. I'll be curious to see if we happen to have maybe a Rikishi coming out, having their dad there to intervene. But no, I'm expecting an amazing match, and I think in the end, Jey Uso picks up the victory over Jimmy. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Gunther versus Sami Zayn. And as we've seen lately, Chad Gable has been coaching up Sami Zayn, trying to give him that mentality that he can beat Gunther. He is good enough, and he is strong enough to do it. Do I think he will beat Gunther? No. I think Gunther will retain, keep going, and continue that epic Intercontinental title reign he has going right now. I just do not see Sammy being the one to dethrone him. Honestly, I think Chad will dethrone him eventually. But for right now, Sami Zayn is not beating Gunther at WrestleMania. The Women's World Championship is on the line as Mommy Rhea Ripley defends against the man, Becky Lynch. As we've seen, Becky has been, well, first of all, she started out wondering if she even was good enough to beat Rhea. Then we kind of got over that hurdle. And now Rhea has been making it personal, going after Becky's kid in her last promo, and Becky showing up at Ariel Hawani's MMA hour, jumping Rhea. And then obviously this past week on Raw, we saw those two get into a tussle. It has really hyped up the intensity and made the man come alive. The thing is, though, I think most of the people want Rhea to retain. I think that we do have some Becky Lynch supporters out there. And I think if Becky were to win the title, I think you might get more boos than you get more cheers. That is why I think Rhea Ripley will retain. And I do not see Becky Lynch beating Mommy at WrestleMania 40. And what is more likely the main event of night one? The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in a tag team match. This match, obviously, we've been building and building and building for about 6 weeks now. And if The Rock and Roman Reigns win, they will have Bloodline rules, which basically is no rules in the main event for Cody and Roman the next night. And if Cody and Seth win, The Rock promises there will be no interference in that match. I have to say, after what we saw this week on Raw, we're going to get Bloodline rules. Rock and Roman Reigns will win, more than likely pinning Seth. And it will be an uphill climb, more than, well, actually like normal for Cody to beat Roman Reigns on night two. Before I get to night two, I want you guys to please, if you could do me a huge favor, like and subscribe to this channel, leave me a comment. I would appreciate it so much. And if you want to check out all my other socials, it's right over. Oops, it's right over here. There we go. Everything's backwards. It's at Tyler Wrestles on Twitch, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on TikTok. And I would appreciate a follow on all those platforms. Thank you so much. Let's go on to night two. For night two of WrestleMania, we have Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament, Karrion Kross and Authors of Pain. And this match, in my opinion, I think the Final Testament has to win. They need a big win. They need to have, honestly, in my opinion, a dominant win. And this has to be their big coming out party because they've kind of been spinning their wheels trying to get this thing going. And if Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain both are so talented and they really need to have something happen for them. I know, and I feel like honestly, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits have really just kind of been there. I don't feel like they're that special anymore. And I wouldn't mind if they even broke up. But that's what I'm going with. The Final Testament. LA Knight and LA Knight versus AJ Styles. This rivalry has got intense. Obviously, we saw LA Knight show up at AJ Styles' home, invade his house. Well, he didn't get inside, but the cops got called. And this, obviously, we saw him dressed up, hiding as a ringside cameraman guy last week and jump AJ Styles on SmackDown. He These guys really do not like each other. Let's just put it that way. But I think in this match, we're going to see LA Knight pull out the victory over AJ Styles. I don't think AJ Styles really needs the win. I think LA Knight would be better off winning this and getting propelled to the next level of his fandom and career. I think LA Knight will win this. AJ Styles really doesn't need to pick up the victory, so that's why I feel pretty sure LA Knight is going to pick up the victory over AJ Styles. Can't talk, jeez. I think LA Knight will beat AJ Styles because LA Knight could use the victory more than AJ Styles, in my opinion. And I just feel like they're going to keep pushing LA Knight because the fans love him. I mean, there's people that don't, but the fans really do. The United States title is on the line. Logan Paul is going to defend against Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Now, this match is probably one of the biggest toss ups for me of the weekend. I think Logan could easily retain the title. At the same time, I could see Kevin Owens beating both men and picking up the title. Randy, at the other hand, I don't know. I think Randy is the least likely to win, but I feel like I'm going to go with Kevin Owens. I'm going to give Kevin Owens the title. It really could be Logan Paul, though, but I'm going to go with Kevin Owens. That will be my final decision, final answer, as they say back in the day. And I think Kevin Owens will hold on to the title because he's a good guy to have it on and brawl every week on Raw or SmackDown. The WWE Women's Championship is on the line with Io Sky versus the challenger Bayley. This has been obviously a story that has been building for months and months and months. We saw little bit pieces here and there that Io was going to turn on Bayley, and finally she did. And Bayley, honestly, has never really had that WrestleMania moment. She's never had a singles match at WrestleMania. And this, I'm pretty sure, is going to be the year where Bayley gets both of those things. Obviously, the match and the victory with her WrestleMania moment, picking up the victory over Io Sky. I just feel like Bayley is, in my opinion, Bayley is the best horsewoman. Bayley does everything well, and it's her time to shine with the WWE Women's Championship around her waist. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line between Seth Rollins, the champion, and the challengers Drew McIntyre. And as we know, CM Punk will be sat ringside for this match on commentary, which I think this will be one hell of a match. These two will, they always lay it on the line. They're two of the best there are in the business, in the ring, in WWE. And I honestly think that once we get CM Punk involved in this fray, I have a theory on this, and I'm gonna go with it because I just feel like this is what could happen. I think CM Punk will interfere and will actually screw over Seth Rollins by interfering with him, which will screw Drew out of the title. At the same time, I believe that Seth will be down and out so bad that Damian Priest will come and cash in the money in the bank on Seth Rollins and become your new World Heavyweight Champion. This continues the storyline with both Seth and Drew and Punk both ways. So, both of them, when Punk is 100%, they've got built in storylines ready to roll. And I just feel like we're going to see Damian cash in, and I do think he will succeed while keeping the storylines going. I think that Seth Rollins will get into it with CM Punk during the match, and it will cause a disqualification. So Drew cannot win the title, so he'll be pissed off, go nuts, and probably go after Punk and maybe even beat up Drew and Seth in the process. At the same time, Seth will be so beat up that Damian Priest will come and cash in the money in the bank on him and become your world heavyweight champion. I just feel like that way you continue the CM Punk Drew storyline, you continue the CM Punk and Seth storyline, and we get Damian done with that briefcase, and he is our new champion. I know a lot of people are going to disagree on that, but that's just my crazy and wild theory. What I'm going out on a limb on. The undisputed world heavyweight champion, blah blah doo 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 doo. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. And as you heard earlier on my predictions, I think this will be Bloodline Rules. Even if it's not, I think this match, obviously, there's going to be some sort of shenanigans. I think we could see there's been rumors that maybe that we'll see some legends come to Cody's aid, maybe his brother. We'll obviously see some bloodline members help Roman Reigns. But I think in the end, and I've really been thinking this over hard because for the longest time I have thought Roman Reigns will retain. I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes finishing his story here, and we will defeat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. I just feel like there's all these theories out there to continue the title reign, to get to Madison Square Garden, and Cody can win there, to get past Hogan's title reign numbers. But I don't think any of that matters. Honestly, I think if Cody does not win at WrestleMania, they are going to lose a lot of people and their investment in this story because a lot of people have already lost their investment in the story. And if Roman continues on his title reign, I think you are just going to absolutely kill this, and people aren't going to give a crap anymore. So, Cody Rhodes, you're going to win the title at WrestleMania. Those are my WrestleMania 40 predictions. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear what you guys have to say, and I can give you some responses. I always try to respond whenever you do. Um, Leave a comment, but I really would appreciate it. I'd also appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up and you hit that subscribe button. Also, check out all my links below in the description and give me a follow on those social media platforms as well. And that is it, everybody. That is my predictions. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, I'm Tyler Wrestles. Peace out.